have 15 minutes to go as soon as that hand goes up. Timekeeper, so don't put your hand up to... Okay, we're good.
Time. Hello judges, welcome to Peter's Cafe. Here, you not only get to have an amazing coffee, but an amazing experience as well. I have a glass of water for you to cleanse your palates as I take you through the journey of a young man from Nakuru County. I moved to Nairobi 3 years ago in search of a better opportunity. In my first interview, I was asked between 3 different industries: a barista station, a butchery, and a grocery store. So probably in a different setting, I'd be your favorite butcher or the best farmer you'd ever meet. But enough about me, and on to my amazing coffee. From the vast Rift Valley region, this coffee is a blend of a natural and a washed coffee. I blended it at 30% and 70% natural and washed respectively, because I noticed that the natural brought out more of the fruity characters in my coffee, and the washed brought out the body in my coffee. I will be dosing 18 grams of coffee in to pull out 34 out in about 24 seconds. I will take you through my espresso first, followed by my beverage, and lastly, my very famous signature drink. My love and passion for coffee knows no bounds. I love playing around with my coffee and trying different things on a daily basis. And this in turn leads me to explore new things and new characters in my coffee, and I hope you will get to experience them today. Judges, this coffee comes from an area of high altitude, high temperatures of 18 degrees, altitude of 1,800, and a high humidity. This all contributes to my coffee having an exciting body, rich in flavor, and you will definitely get to feel this today. The spoons are for you to stir the coffee so that you can associate every flavor in my cup. And these flavors are dark chocolate, red licorice. It is a well-balanced coffee with a very low bitterness and an acidity compared to that of a tangerine. Please enjoy. On to my next drink, judges. I will be making my milk course. One particular farmer by the name of Mr. Mukundu is a very good friend of mine, and he is a very smart man, and I emulate him so much. He takes his time to cultivate his coffee and also takes care of his cattle. He does this with so much precision that I also take note, since I would like to be a dairy farmer as well in future.
So you have 10 more minutes to go.
Thank you very much. Please get ready to enjoy a very interesting milk course with high sweetness, roasted almonds, and a smooth velvet texture. Okay, judges? A wonderful heart for you. A wonderful heart for you as well. Sorry about that. My lovely judge, please enjoy. Please enjoy. Judges, roasting is an extremely key part in coffee processing, in the development of the coffee. As it develops more flavor in the coffee, it helps build up the body and gives us our lovely espressos. And here we get to experience it in a very vast manner. I took part in the roasting and picking of the coffee. Judges, I am glad to have been there since it opened up my mind and I was able to expound on the various ways that we were able to roast the coffee. It was roasted at a bean drop temperature of 230 degrees, which in turn led to the drum.
5 more minutes to go.
Thank you. My signature drink is one that I carefully thought out, as it is inspired by a recipe that my mother used to make when I was a child. She used to take hibiscus flowers and a bit of sugar so that we don't feel the notes in the hibiscus as being bitter. I will be in turn using that to elevate the aromas in my coffee, and I will be using 40 grams of this. I will be also using tangerine syrup that I carefully picked and squeezed myself. I will be using 40 grams of this as well.
3 more minutes to go.
Thank you. This combined with my lovely espressos creates a nice natural balance of fruity texture in them, and I will be creating my texture using this blend. As always, ladies first. I do have a few drinking instructions. Please swallow 3 times before having your first sip. In the first sip, you get to experience jasmine, coffee blossom, and cherry. It also has a lovely, smooth, well-balanced texture. Very creamy mouthfeel. With notes of jasmine, black currant, and berries. Please enjoy your drinks, and it was lovely serving you today. See you in London. That was my time.
Alright, let's hear it for Pete's time. Good job, Peter. Let the judges finish their evaluation. One more competitor to go after this.
This enabled us to caramelize more on the sugars, which when combined with this coffee, we are going to taste those amazing caramel notes of butterscotch.
Three more minutes to go.
Thank you. The milk I'm using is whole milk, and when combined with this coffee, it's going to give you that creamy mouthfeel, flavors of malt, butterscotch, and notes of papaya. They're very smooth, clean finish. Once again, as the globe becomes even much warmer and climate change is constantly affecting the way we grow coffee, I strongly believe that we as baristas, consumers, and everyone in the coffee chain, that it is our utmost responsibility to ensure that the sustainability and availability of the spread coffee to everyone lies on our backs. Please enjoy. This after the next course.
You have 1 more minute to go.
Thank you, Naomi. So as I serve this last course, I can't even be more excited for meeting you today and sharing this amazing coffee, because I believe it's my responsibility to share it with you. Essentially, it has been a very great pleasure and opportunity to have you today. Please enjoy. And what can I say? Until we brew again, over time.
One more round of applause for Dominic. Good job, Dominic. We're going to let the judges finish their evaluation right now. The copies of the workspace.
So judges, while creating this drink, I wanted to create a very delicious drink that would depict all our efforts in making this coffee better, sustainable and available to everyone. So I've chosen a few ingredients. They are very simple, very available, and with a very simple recipe, we are going to create a very delicious drink that will be available to everyone. Which I've simply prepared by infusing 15 grams of hibiscus flowers with 150 ml of water. The second ingredient is cocoa, a very delicious tropical fruit. I've done the syrup and reduced it with cinnamon. Then lastly, simple syrup. Just we make it by making 1 part sugar, 1 part of water, boil it on low heat, then keep it aside to cool, and maybe refrigerate it for 3 days, then you can just use it. So we're gonna pull this off. So judges, welcome to Smart Farm. Here we grow the Ruby 11 variety. Why did we choose this variety? Because of its high resistance to diseases and the fact that it uses very little water to grow and very little requirements for nutrients. So on a high elevation of around 1500 meters, we are growing this coffee. Which means that with the low temperatures, we are getting a slow maturation, whereby we develop more sugars in the coffee. So we are going to use 45 ml of the hibiscus tea. I chose it because of the citrus flavors it portrays, which in this drink will taste as sweet orange. Then lastly, I've done the papaya. I'll be using 40 ml just to increase the body of this drink. And then it's combined with this coffee to get this amazing candy chocolate flavors.
10 minutes to make it.
Thank you. Then lastly, to open up this drink, I'm using simple syrup. 30 ml. Just climate it. We're going to do nutrition. Then you can write down a testing notes. So that's a medium to full body. High sweetness. The flavors are sweet orange and candy chocolate. The finish is smooth. It's just amazing. So please take the owners. So fast forward to our next course. selected this coffee by only picking the red ripe cherries. It's a fully washed, so we did a data fermentation of 12 hours and 16 hours, just to emphasize on the clarity, for a clean cup, and the acidity. Thereafter, we dried this coffee on rotating beds, just to ensure an even dry and continuous uniformity in the cup. So for the espresso post, you can just write down. When you take it, first try it 6 times, just to aerate it. Then you take the first sip. You'll get this amazing citrus acidity of grapefruit, low brown sugar sweetness, and very well controlled dark chocolate bitterness. The flavors are grapefruit and dark chocolate. For the tactile, it's a medium round body with a syrupy texture and a smooth finish of brown. Time check, please.
5.5 minutes to go.
Thank you. Okay, so let's talk about it until we subject it to roasting. Because it's the art of bringing the flavors of this coffee into life. So for this coffee, we've done a very precise roast. Just enough to caramelize the sugars and bring out its optimum flavors. So the milk I'm using is whole milk, just textured to an optimum temperature. And so for a milk toast, you can write down the tasting notes. So it has a creamy mouthfeel.
You have 1 minute and 40 seconds to go.
Thank you, Mama. flavors and malt and Barista.
One more minute.
The availability of specialty coffee squarely lies in our cups. So, the judges. Today I'm very excited. Serve you. And what can I say? Until you through again. Thank you.
A big round of applause for Dominic. So for our 4 sensory judges, up by the machine will be JB and George, who is my colleague, and I just forgot his name. And then finally we have, last but not least, John. So I'm going to go ahead and shut up now. For sure, that's my sign. Esther, when you're ready. Hold on. I need the timekeeper.
Thank you. Exactly my job. We are drying wonderful, natural, and aerobic coffee. Jacqueline's coffee comes from Mount Farm, who grows Blue Mountain and Essex Retreat on the border of Coffee County at 1,700 meters above sea level on an organic land. I'm Tess, and today I'll be taking care of you. Only red ripe cherries are picked from the farm when they reach high sugar content of 20% on the breakwater. The cherries are spread on an African bed and covered with a tarpaulin in order to increase rich sweet jammy flavors by stopping oxygen for 24 hours. After 24 hours, we uncover our cherries, stir them, smell them to see how fruiting is developed. And then we cover them again for 12 more hours in order to increase flavors in our cups. Judges, can you excuse me as I make shots for my signature drink? And please, feel free to go through the flyers that are in front of you, which contains all the flavor notes in your coffee. In our cups, please expect medium acidity, low bitterness, medium to high body, and high sweetness. For the recipe, we use 20 grams in, extracted for 27 seconds to get a yield of 35 grams. For the flavors, please expect mango juice, passion fruit, with wild berries, raspberry and blueberries. For the tactile, silky texture, with a finish of maple syrup.
10 more minutes to go, Esther.
Please stir the espresso 3 times with the spoon that is before you, and kindly place the spoons just in the recipient vessel. Please enjoy. Now judges, let us talk a little bit about the roasting. I roasted my coffee in small batches of 2.5 kg in a 5 kg roaster in order to allow hot air to go through my drum and to give more flavors for my beans. I started my roast at 165 degrees and slowly rise through mild reactions to fast crack, which happened at 195 degrees, thus resulting to a delicately light roasted, fully flavored coffee. Now, it is our second time meeting. I would love to ask to experience highs in our past. The milk beverage. For the milk beverage, the milk I'm using contains 3.5 cups of milk. In order to increase the taste of my milk, I froze it and removed the water contained in it, thus making it sweeter and richer. Mixed with my coffee, you will get diverse flavors of milk chocolate and hints of blueberry and strawberry, creamy texture, with a finish of whipped cream. creativity. Judges, I just mixed with my ice cube, made of the same drink. It is actually defrost because of the weather. To make my signature drink be a bit cooler. Thank you. Judges, on the first sip, please expect papaya and cocoa taste flavors. On the second sip, you will get red currant and strawberry flavors. And on the third sip, acacia honey and molasses. Please swirl before each sip. Judges, enjoy. I learned 3 things from judges. You can determination.
Yeah, I chilled those cocoa cups.
Okay. And so then by the time the judges are drinking, what temperature is it about? Okay. And that brings out more of what you wanted in the coffee? Yeah. Cool. You brought a whole posse here. The whole Mawimbi posse. That's good. It's always great when you have a whole team behind you, so really nice job. Congratulations. And yeah, we should be back in just a few minutes to hear who has won the competition. If you're just passing by for the first time, we've just finished our final competitor. Kennedy from Mawimbi. Rose. Thank you. Japheth. And our head judge, John. Big round of applause, guys, for our judges. Big round of applause for Kennedy. He's going to throw his hand in the air. When he's ready, that'll start his 15 minutes, and we'll see how it goes.
Hi everyone, it's so good to be here with you today. As we all know, coffee is becoming more popular, tastier, and even more exciting than ever before. However, growing it is becoming difficult, and some farmers are already giving up. The solution? They are turning their coffee farms into other crops. If things continue in the same way, the supply of coffee will not be there. In order to continue this activity in a sustainable manner, as baristas, we have a role to play beyond our responsibility, and I'm here to demonstrate how. So the small jars are for your use spoon. We will start with our main course, followed by signature, and finally the espresso. In all my courses, I'll be using the same coffee. In the meantime, you can have a look at the photos in front of you. That is me and the producer of the coffee you're about to enjoy. So the coffee I chose to serve you today comes from the Amber Farm. It is produced by that young lady called Gladys. She is a farmer who is not famous. In fact, for a very long time, her coffee was never sold as a single origin. But I believe she has a lot of potential if given a chance. Gamba is situated in the heart of Embu County, seated at 1750 meters above the sea level. It is on the windward side of Mount Kenya, a volcanic mountain that provides the farm with rich volcanic soil that are high in magnesium, which contribute to the amazing texture and body of this coffee. The region receives just over 84 centimeters rainfall a year and an average temperature of 15 degrees Celsius. For this cup, expect blueberry, milk chocolate, and melted vanilla ice cream. This coffee is an SL28 variety, which we roasted slower during the dry phase and quicker in development time to give this fantastic berry and notes of chocolate. Please enjoy. To keep on enhancing this chocolate note further, my recipe is 20 grams in and 40 grams out in about 22 seconds. Please enjoy this beautiful 60% milk chocolate. Enjoy.
Kennedy, you have 10 more minutes to
I'll
go.
be back with the second set.
10 more minutes to go.
For this cup, I'm using 90 grams of 3.5% fat content milk. It is rich and creamy, which not only complements my espresso, but it is also so sweet on its own. Please enjoy. To keep on enhancing this chocolate note further, my recipe is 20 grams in and 40 grams out in about 22 seconds. And when combined with my espresso, It brings down the sharpness of the acidity to allow blueberry flavor to shine. Really, really enjoy this drink. Enjoy. Please turn over to the other side of the card in front of you for your signature course. As I cool down these 80 grams of espresso on ice for clarity of the acidity. This coffee is a natural with anaerobic fermentation. I used rich cherries that are heavier, and from the density, you're able to get this high sweetness in the cup. I used the same concept with this raspberry, which I first separated by floating, then blended the dense ones. Freeze distill it to reduce the amount from 85% to around 40%, allowing you to get this ideal sweetness to match the espresso that you're about to enjoy in a while. I will use 20 ml to enhance berry notes. Gladys is extremely meticulous when it comes to bean processing. For this particular lot you're enjoying today, we fermented using techniques she called EFA, meaning endosperm focus anabolism, whereby full cherries are fermented twice, beginning with primary fermentation underwater for 24 hours, then rinsed and sent to the secondary fermentation tank for extra 24 hours, also underwater. This double process was to expand the endosperm to amplify even more fruity characters of SL28 variety. I want to represent EFA by using fermented pineapple juice, which I prepared by adding 50 grams of fresh pineapple pulp to a mixture of 20 grams warm water and 20 grams brown sugar. Then I fermented it for 4 days in a closed jar, keeping at temperatures below 18 degrees Celsius. I chilled it afterward to prevent any formation of alcohol. I will use 30 ml to bring out a sweet, winey acidity. I will mix the two ingredients in this siphon and carbonate it to create a creamy mouthfeel. Then combine with my elegance espresso to create a whole new flavor of black currant. This will be a cold and a refreshing drink. There is no wrong way to enjoy it. Just swirl, smell, take a sip to get a medium acidity and high sweetness accentuated by the pineapple. It has a creamy texture and a dry, winey finish. Again, the flavor is blueberry, pink guava, and tropical fruit aroma. Please enjoy.
3 more minutes
Cheers.
to go.
Cheers. Cheers.
Kennedy, you have 1 more minute.
Now, for this espresso, I have a few instructions on how you will enjoy it. When I serve you, please don't taste just yet, but you can evaluate it visually. Usually, when I serve my espressos to customers, this is what I observe. They have a quick sip and leave immediately. They look at coffee as a quick fix, and my role as a barista is to change that. My role is to see every single customer experience the coffee the way you will today, so that they can experience the value and effort farmers like Gladys. To do that, I have chilled these cups to bring the espresso to an optimum temperature to allow the berries flavors to shine. So stir 5 times before your first sip to get medium-high sweetness, medium-high acidity, and really low bitterness. On your second sip, please focus on the tactile. It is a medium body, smooth silky texture with a clean finish. Again, the flavor is blueberry, pink guava, and hints of passion. Please enjoy the espresso, and thanks for sharing a wonderful time.
Amazing, 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 amazing.
Give it up for Kennedy one more time. Good job.
Amazing, amazing, amazing.
Give us just a couple minutes for to finish up their evaluations, and we'll have a chat. Signature beverages here to our 4 sensory judges. And before that, 4 milk-based drinks, and then 4 espressos to start. Our next competitor will be Esther. Esther is just now setting up her table on station number 1. Has another 20 or so minutes to do that. The judges are just finishing their final notes, and then we'll say goodbye to our competitor and go back and calibrate. Thank you, judges. Big round of applause for our judges who are out here drinking a lot of coffee all day, every day, today and tomorrow. Thanks, guys. All right, one more round of applause for Peter from Spring Valley Coffee. His first time ever competing, and it seemed like you've been doing it forever. How do you feel?
Good. It is a nice experience. See you in Melbourne.
I like the confidence. Very good. And tell us about your drink one more time. Super interesting.
It's a blend of rosemary. Has a bit of oils in it from the rosemary as well. The syrup, the orange syrup, has both the peels and the tangerine in it. Combined together with my espresso, gives a lovely sweetness and a depth of flavor.
He's already practicing for the world competition. Great job. Good job, Peter. We'll let you clean up.
Thank you.
Esther's coming up next. She has some time. We won't bother her too much right now.
Hello.
Namba iko sawa, maji nini, amount of water iko sawa. Tunaweza kunywa, tunataka kuonja kwa Kenya sisi.
Lakini tunataka between 7 and 6. That's why before. That's why it's 7. National Day. Sijalala manzi. Ken bado ako huko. Salimia. Sisi ndo rasta wetu. Mse, ani huyu mwenye ako nyuma, mixologist huyu. Nilijua kahawa hata izana nayo. Ule ndio nimeimarika hapo 60. Sasa hivi nimekuwa multi purpose. Multi purpose
And you'll have 15 minutes to go as soon as that hand goes up. Timekeeper, so don't put your hand up. Okay, we're good.
Time. Hello judges, welcome to Peter's Cafe. Here, you not only get to have an amazing coffee.
I don't know where they're hiding. And we have gifts for all the volunteers as well. Thank you very much. I know there are more of you out there, so we'll find you. Three more volunteers. I have a gift for you. Maybe that one can come up. It's something you did. Okay, we will find you. Maybe they left. A big round of applause, guys, the volunteers. You've been donating all this time here. Thank you very much. Came out here to be We have some gifts for you. The four semi-finalists, sorry, who didn't make it to the finals, we have a gift for you. So come find Carolyn over here. So if you work, Sam. Congratulations, guys. And now before we announce our winners, we're going to recognize our judges panel, starting with our head judge and also our deputy CEO. Every national competition in the world has to have a rep who represents the world Mr. Champion. Our rep is John, who came all the way down here from Austria and tolerated us for 2 days and helped us put this competition on. Would you like to say a couple things? No, we would not. He's ready for bed to us. But great job. It was very last minute to move things around and come down and join us, so we're really happy.
We live.
Nilitoka.
Thanks to organizers very much, Sheila, and all your team, fantastic done. And a huge thanks to the team of judges. You're a dream team. You work so fantastic together. Thank you so much. To all competitors who gave us great copies and fantastic performances, despite the rain.
Walikuwa sita.
Always fun.
Anataka mmoja peke yake.
So real quick, if we can get all the judges up here with our competitors. All the judges. I see one right there. Judges. Judges. Are they back there? They're judges. Judges. I see Jay. I see Mervin, Rhoda, So really quick, we're not going to name them all. A couple of them had to leave already, but this judges panel was amazing. They spent all these days tasting these coffees these last 2 days, volunteered their time. So big round of applause for our panel of judges. All right. You guys ready to hear the finals? All right, judges, go now. Should I thank the sponsor? No. All right, we're going to do this. We're going to start from 6 and then at 1. Obviously, when I call number 2, we're going to know who number 1 is, but let's make sure that number 2 gets their due congratulations. So, without any further ado, in position 6 in the 2022 Kenya National Barista Championships, 18th edition, with a total score of 404 points, Peter Kiari Kabora! A couple pictures here, all right. And then in 5th place, with a total score of 445.5 points, Doma Sakota Mugalawa from Coffee as well. Next up, pictures. Number 6 is Peter, certificate coming. Number 5, Thomas. And now, then why don't you got, Number 4, with 461.5 points, Merceline Naquaro.
4.
Now we're into the top 3. In 3rd place, 473 total points, Dominic Kademi. Remember, you're going to know who won when I announce number 2, but let's hold off on knowing that until I actually announce number 1. In 2nd position in the 18th Kenya National Barista Championship with 496 points, Kennedy Omandi.
Then it's just a maximum manufacturer. So we don't, under the Spring Valley brand, they're different.
Kenya is very since we have not single origin.
But you don't taste mine?
Not yet, but we can.
It's okay.
So, Sifa, let's get it on here. We have coffee. Yeah, yes. Someone told me we have coffee. So, what the secret?
Okay, it's just that our quality is not that. And whatever you'll find in Kenya is what you'll find even outside Kenya. The roasting that is done today, supplied here in Kenya and outside Kenya, is what you'll see. So it's consistent. Yeah, nothing different. We don't say like this is grade 1, this is grade 2, grade 2, grade 1 we need to check it out of Kenya, grade 2 we sell at Kenya.
We give the quality.
You see this batch here, you'll find it even if it's outside Kenya, it's the same batch. Yeah.
So what is it like? What makes the coffee unique? Because I have heard from the different baristas, they say you have the consistency. Even they give handouts some clothes so they are serving their customers.
Sorry?
They are serving their customers your coffee.
Yeah.
So what is secret? Like which single origin do you have in Kenya? Do you have which single origin from
Okay, we have different coffee from different regions. Like we have from central Kenya. Like this Elgon is from Mount Elgon, strictly from Mount Elgon. So we can't do Elgon in the logo Elgon with the coffee from central. No. And this one is from Nandi. Yeah, and it's grown strictly by women. Yeah. So, and we have another one that is called Rongo. These three and Rongo, they're seasonal. So they're not consistent as Gourmet and Espresso. Yeah.
So I don't wanna talk too much about coffee, but it's okay.
Yeah.
But what I've learned is that the people outside there, Kenyan coffee is growing. Kenyan industry is expanding. Whereby you can find different single origin from different regions of my part of Kenya. Like today, after the coffee from Kisii, now I see coffee from Nandi, which is amazing. Because which is well known by tea, but now they are changing to coffee. So when you come Kenya, when you return to the market, visit the Spring Valley. They have amazing coffee. Their coffee is amazing. Even the Baristas are best time. They are giving the best. They are consistent with the specialty. So the specialty is coming in Kenya. Visit Spring Valley, grab your mango coffee, go enjoy, brew at home. Let's serve Kenya coffee, buy Kenya, build Kenya. These are amazing. So amazing.
Yeah, I chilled those cocoa pops.
Okay. So then by the time the judges are drinking, what temperature is it about? Okay. And that brings out more of what you wanted in the coffee? Yeah. Cool. You brought a whole posse here. A whole Mawimbi posse. That's good. It's always good when you have a whole team behind you, so really nice job. Congratulations. And yeah, we should be back in just a few minutes to hear who has won the competition. If you're just passing by for the first time, we've just finished our final competitor, Kennedy from Mawimbi.